Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So, this reading we're going to do today is going to be a charm casting. I'm not going to do a super long detailed casting like I typically may do. I kind of like have different timings for charm casting. So this one is going to be like a hybrid version. So I'm going to do the charm castings, and I'm also going to follow up with some tarot to see what message wants to come through. And then we'll roll the dice for a yes or no question at the end. Okay, so we're gonna see how many groups we can get through. I'm gonna shoot for 4, but we'll see. I think we'll get 4. I'm feeling 4, so we'll shoot for 4. So go ahead and pick your group 1 through 4, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, group 3, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we're gonna get into your charms casting. Well, I have my casting chart, and then I'm gonna pull some tarot to follow up with the charms that come out. So if you see any charms that stand out to you, they could have a significance to you in your own way. Trust that, take that, and I'll go with what I'm getting through intuitively as well. So group 3, we're gonna go ahead and get the chart set up. If you haven't watched my other charms casting, I kind of go over what these are, but I'll go in over it as I start casting, okay? So it might get a little loud. I'm going to try to scoot back to do this. Something fell out already. If it falls off the chart, I don't accept it as part of the reading. Alright, group 3. So I tried to zoom you guys in like as close as I can get you, I think. Let's see. Without going too far off the map, okay? So let's get to it. I'm gonna start with relationships. This is relationships up here. So with relationships, you guys have a tree and you have the elephant. I think there may be some strong family, long-term relationships or some family relationships that may be really, really taking up some of your time or really standing out in your life at this time. We'll get more into it as we go. We'll see how it comes together. With this eye, it's things that you guys need to pay attention to. You have the yellow eye, which for me is paying attention to solar plexus energy. You have the number 2. That's kind of in the eye in this star energy. You have the dinosaur. You have the peace symbol. So I get you guys maybe need to pay attention to having peace, like making sure things are coming and staying in a state of peace for yourself, like within yourself. I get that a lot. Making sure that your ego is in check, and yeah, pay attention to your ego. Pay attention to your self-esteem, your confidence, making sure that you're at peace with that within yourself. With this dinosaur, there could be some old habits that you need to pay attention to, some really, really, really old things that you need to pay attention to at this time. With that too, you may be needing to balance things out or choose a direction. You're being encouraged to choose a direction, for sure. With this light bulb, it's light bulb. It's let me turn this over. It's the eyeball. So Spirit is saying pay attention to your own perspective. Sorry, I'm trying to turn that over. Pay attention to your own perspective. This is ideas that are trying to come in. There's something coming in from the heart space. There could be maybe you guys got some ideas about love coming in. with this cat here, you guys could be really thinking about getting a pet, or really thinking about standing in your own independence, or coming into a new independence, a new fierceness. Again, maybe that's a part of paying attention to that solar plexus energy, right? That self-esteem, that confidence. With this door, what's coming in, it's a lot of weighted energy coming in, like a lot of heavy energy is about to come into your life. And that's not to scare you, it's just be aware that's coming in. Right here, this is what needs to be like stopped and released. Hang-ups. I think this heavy energy is coming in because of the hang-ups that need to go out. It's like causing weighted stuff to really come in for you guys. What's needing to be embraced? You guys have this baby, you have the gears, you have the plane, you have the shark, and you have another elephant. Again, I think there's some long-term habits. It could be because that elephant is over there with family and relationships, right? There could be some long-term relationships that or some long, maybe there's some like long relatives, or some relatives you haven't talked to or something like that in a while. And maybe, or someone that you were, that, I don't know, it's like someone that was a part of your tribe or family or friends before, and they might be at quite a distance with you with this plane. And maybe you're needing to embrace that relationship. You might need to embrace like the gears, the way things are turning and working out. You may even need to embrace like this with this shark here. You may even need to embrace the fact that you might feel like there's attacks, or there's a possibility of attack happening, but also understanding like, you know, you could embody that shark energy as well. Like nothing is, you shouldn't be afraid to swim in those waters, right? Because you're the shark, right? You should embrace that energy. That's a part of this new beginning that's trying to come in. What's leaving is again, that peace symbol is in there. You guys have this the grapes. So I think ways of prosperity and just I don't know, things like that, like these different ways of prosperity. I think they're going out to bring in some really cool things. You have the ancestor skull here, sugar skull for me with the exit. If you guys have lost some people recently, then I'm sorry. If you have some people that may be exiting your life, like relatives or something like that, or they may be soon, or you feel like you know, you lost someone that really meant something to you, they left. I think this is, it's okay. You know, they're always with us in spirit. And they're, because of how close it's sitting to that pearl of wisdom, I think they're bringing in a lot of wisdom for you too. Let's see, let's jump over here to the heart space. Again, a lot of family with that whale, your own tribe, your own pod. There's a lot of messages coming through your heart chakra right now with this bell. And a lot of luck too. You guys have the lucky charm in your intuition in your heart space. And you guys, you really need to anchor into your heart energy. With this infinity symbol in your intuition, there is a lot of constant, I get constant intuitive information coming in. So you guys need to kind of like really stay grounded, stay connected, and kind of like, that's why you need to release these hang-ups and these things that are weighing you down. Over here on what you need to pay attention to, there's a sewing machine. So there may be needing to pay attention to maybe a sewing machine if you're, you know, a sewer. Maybe your sewing machine may need some maintenance soon. Maybe something that you're trying to craft or put together or bring together is actually going to, you know, it's warning you here. Like, you know, be mindful of what projects you're working on and things you're trying to put together or bring together. Now let's see what's falling on the outside. So things that fall outside the lines is in your environment. There's a lot of protection in your environment. There's a lot of nurturing masculine energy in your environment. A lot of prosperity with the acorns in your environment. A lot of family and support and a lot of love. So there's a lot of love and a lot of wisdom to support you and guide you in your environment too. I think overall the message here through the charms is you guys need to release some hang-ups. There is support long term. This could be, especially with those elephants, it could be ancestors. It could just be some deep soul ties of relationships and stuff like that, that you guys kind of need to embrace and understand there's probably something more you can learn from these relationships. You need to start looking at your own self habits, your own self-esteem, your ego, in a different capacity, to see what you can learn from it, what you can release from it, to come to a better space of peace. And so that you can step into this more, I think you guys want to kind of step into a more loving, self-love energy, a more independence and seeing things. You want to see things from a healthier way. You want your own perspective to be healthy. And I kind of think that's what's coming through for you guys. So I'm going to pull a few tarot and we'll go from there. You guys had a lot of charms come out. Group 3. You got the Free Man, the 5 of Coins, the 7 of Knives in reverse, and the Mother of Sticks. Okay, so off of this energy alone, I get that it's time for you guys to take a leap of faith. Whatever you feel, again, with that 5 of Coins, right? Hang-ups, feeling left out, feeling lost, feeling like you don't have it. Whatever you feel that is, you guys are just kind of tricking yourself. Again, you're hanging yourself up on it with that 7 of Knives reverse. You keep going back, trying to figure out if it's going to yield something, if you can take it and do something with it. You're not going to be able to take it anymore. You're not going to be able to, you're not going to fall for it. Your old ways aren't going to work for you anyway. It's time to step into this more independent, creative energy. They're warning you that it would be better for you to step into this creative energy, okay? So let's get to your yes or no question. I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to do any positive numbers are yes, negative, no. So go ahead and ask your questions. We're going to see what we get. So you guys got 1 and 6, and that's 7. So the answer is no. So whatever your question is, the answer is no. Okay, pile 3, thank you for joining me in the den. I hope this message was great for you guys. I hope it gave you some insight, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Alright, group 1, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we're going to do a short charms casting, and then we're going to follow up with a few tarot cards to see what else wants to come out. So let's go ahead and get started, group 1. Okay. Gonna get the charm cast chart up here. I think I got it zoomed in as far as I can really get it so that you guys can get the full scope. And I'll go over what each one means as we go through the charms. So this might be loud, so sorry. Okay. Oh, something stuck on me. Alright, group 1. So let's get to it. Alright, so we'll start with this eye. It's what you need to pay attention to. You guys kind of have this fleur-de-lis here. So maybe some of you are from like Louisiana or New Orleans. You need to pay attention to how things are prospering around you. It kind of reminds me of like prosperity too as well. I'm not sure what the fleur-de-lis means, but maybe look that up. It may be something that you need to look up and pay attention to. I think you guys, what's exiting is a crabby or moody energy or a person that's exiting your life at this time. What you guys are being encouraged with, it's like something that keeps happening over and over. It's a repetitive thing that's actually meant to encourage you. So if you're dealing with something that repetitively keeps happening, like, oh my god, this keeps coming up, or I keep having to do this, like, why does that keep happening? Why does it keep showing up? Like, maybe it's trying to encourage you to maybe work at it, or to try something different, or to, keep going at it. It's actually encouragement here. You guys have this air balloon and these new ideas. I feel like there is some new, you guys are reaching some new heights or coming to some brand new, or if it's not brand new, it's like whatever ideas you guys have, it's reaching a different plateau, like a different, it's really, it's reaching a different height, a different level. Okay. With this over here, the clothespin, you guys, this is about what you guys need to stop and release. Okay, just stop. It's a warning to, it's a warning to stop. Okay. There's some hang-ups. You guys are getting hung up on some things. Okay, you guys kind of need to stop with the hang-ups. Like, let it go, let things go. This is pretty cool over here. This is my luck. You guys have a heart that's like tangled up with a guitar. So right now, some of you may have a real love for music. That is going to be very lucky for you now. Specifically, it could be a guitar, but it could be any kind of music. And especially if you really, really love music or something like that that has to do with music, that's going to be really lucky for you. And I think you're being guided to like pursue it. What's on your mind right now, you with that star, there could be harmony or unity, or there could actually be some of you maybe wanting to look into maybe Wiccan or witchcraft or spiritual practices, whatever resonates with you. For me, I'm getting magic. I'm also getting, it could be, new religious endeavors, Judaism. But I also get that, there may be some coldness in the mind. Like you guys might have like, when I say coldness, like a little harsh environment. And maybe you're looking for a way to like break that chilliness up and like get a little bit more inspired. Maybe you have the moodiness and the moodiness that's kind of exiting with that crab right there. And, maybe that's in the mind space too, and it's starting to leave. In your environment, there's a lot going on in your environment that you kind of just need to block out with those earplugs. You need to start paying attention to the more sunshiny, stopping to smell the roses, the more beautiful things. You need to start going with the flow a little bit more with that leaf. And then you guys have the N right here, or the Z. So maybe that stands out to some significance for you. Let's get into some tarot, and then we'll pull the yes or no from the dice, okay? What else wants to come through for group 1? The big house. So that's the Tower. So there are some things that may be coming in. There's some surprises that may be coming in. Yeah, could be dealing with an Aries or some air energy, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or just somebody who's very cerebral. It could be you, especially with that mind space. With this big house, I think there's I think things that may have like you felt betrayed about, or you felt like, it keeps you in this headspace. It's made you hard and cold, right? I think there's something coming in really quick that's going to bring that down. These hang-ups again, right? You're going to release them, and you're going to step into this new power and energy, and you guys are going to kind of learn from this. You're going to learn that you can actually move in the direction you want to, especially with that air balloon, right? You're going to move into this new endeavor. It's actually going to be quite prosperous for you, so pay attention to that. Things that haven't come together for you, or relationships that haven't come together for you, it's because there's not been a lot of truth and honesty there. There's not been a lot of, maybe you guys didn't communicate the best or talk the best, and there just wasn't really a good foundation. Maybe one person felt like they were doing more than the other, but things are going to balance and heal out a little bit more, okay? So maybe if this was like a part of that moodiness energy, that coldness energy, or just those hang-ups and stuff, like, I feel like, music is going to help you with this. It's going to help with the healing process. Don't go back to old habits or old things. Kind of just let them go, move forward, okay? So that's your message, group 1. I hope this helps you. Oh, wait. We have to do your dice. So odd numbers is no. Even numbers is yes, okay? So go ahead and ask your questions, and we'll see what you get. You guys have 2 and 5, so that's 7. So you guys, the answer is no. So whatever you ask, the answer is no. Okay. All right, group 1, thank you for joining me in the den, and I hope this message reaches you and serves you well when it finds you. All right, group 4, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we're going to do a charms casting. So we'll see what charms come out for you, what messages come out for you, and then we'll follow up with the tarot, just a few of them. If any messages or charms stand out to you, take that as a sign. Use your intuition, you know, take that as a sign and signals from your guides, you know, from the universe, from whatever your belief system is, you know, trust in that. So we're going to go ahead and get the chart out, and we're going to get the charms on the board. Okay, group 4. So if it's loud, I'm sorry, but kind of got to stir them up, so. If it falls off the board, I don't count it, okay? Okay. Let's see. So, group 4. Let's see what we got here. So, we're going to start over here in the heart space. So, maybe you guys feel like things in the love or heart department is moving kind of slow. There's a lot, this crabby energy is coming out for a lot of people, but maybe you guys feel like when it comes to the heart area, things are just moving slow, and I'm not sure that you guys are okay with that, or maybe you need to know that it's okay to move slow. Over here in your intuition, you guys have that fast Alice in Wonderland rabbit, the one that's always concerned about time and getting there, and you also have the acorn of prosperity. I think things in your intuition are coming in very quickly, and I think you guys are feeling like, oh, I gotta move quick, I gotta move quick, because these are very prosperous things for you. And just know, like, and it's funny because in your heart you may want to slow things down, but just know intuitively, if things are coming in quick, they are very prosperous for you, and you'll be able, you can embrace this faster energy. Even if you're like, I want to move slower, maybe it's time to embrace that faster energy. Okay. In your mind space over here, you have the seahorse. I feel like that's a you guys like to like slow down, nurture, take your time with things. That's where your mind is too. Like you may want to just like, your mind may be like, no, let's slow down, let's do it this way, like let me take my time with it this way. Okay. What you guys need to embrace with this, you need to start seeing, like, yes, embrace your own perspective, but maybe also see, like, there's things in your, there's wisdom trying to come in. You know, there's things that may be weighing you down, because you have that seahorse over here too. There may be patterns in your mind that are weighing you down that you may, you know, you need to embrace that that's what's happening. You know, it's weighing you down. Perhaps you have this seashell again with all this ties to the ocean. Maybe you guys resonate with the ocean or water spirits or energies. I know for me, like yin and yang, but maybe for you guys it's needing to call in that element of water, do some cleansing. You have the rabbit over here, embrace things speeding up. Okay, you guys are protected with that hand of Fatima. You know, embrace that you guys may have this more moody, crabby energy. It's okay, embrace it. You know, maybe speeding up makes you cranky, you know, because you're used to doing it the way you want to do it. But there's, you know, embrace the magic of moving different and the transformation that's trying to happen. These ideas that are coming in for you are going to require a lot of focus, but it's the key. It's the key to a lot of success. You have this dolphin here as well. A lot of ocean spirited energies. This dolphin is about, for me, communication, family, having fun. So just let this all come in. All right. Let me see what this is. Love. Coming in is love. Like, you guys have a lot of love that's wanting to come in. You need to pay attention to the things that you keep getting caught up on, that keep hanging you up. You need to pay attention to where things need to be healthier. You know, if there's something that you should be doing that needs to be healthier, pay attention to that. What's leaving is like, I feel with these music notes, disharmony. You know, a lot of disharmony is leaving. So let's see what's in the environment. There's a lot of grounding energy in your environment. The orange bead is in there. That's sacral energy for me. So grounding in that sacral energy. You have this tree as well. There may be a lot of learning situations, and we saw that with that pearl of wisdom, right? There may be a lot of learning and good ties trying to kind of root in your environment. All right, let's see what we can get with the tarot. We have for group 4. Things may not have been going the way that you wanted them to go, but it's just been to teach you, to learn what you're holding on to. It's time to let go. It don't bring that into the new cycle. And that's the truth that's been trying to come through, that maybe you guys haven't been able to grasp because you've been wanting to do things the way you want to do it. But just, let that come through. Maybe this is the way you've learned to do things through your family, through the generations. But maybe it's time to understand that it's fine. You can still have the things that serve you well, but the burdens are what need to be released. Yeah, once you release those burdens, there's going to be a lot of victory coming in for you. But you have to choose a different path, a different energy, right? Maybe you're used to going slow, 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 but now it's time to pick it up, speed it up. You're going to be protected, but you're also going to have to shake some of that stuff off that you don't want to. But you guys got to get moving, okay? You got to get moving, because you don't want you don't want to get you don't want that 10 of knives energy coming in. So you want to get moving, okay? See what I mean? 6 of knives. You want to get going. You want to move to calmer waters, okay? You don't want to self-sabotage. All right, group 4. Let's get to your yes or no question. So we're going to do odds, no, evens, yes. So go ahead and ask your question. All right, you guys got 5. So the answer is no. So your answer is no, group 4. Thank you for joining me in the den, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Alright, group 2, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we're going to get into your charms casting, and then we're going to follow up with a few tarot, and then we're going to do a yes or no question with the rolling the dice, okay? So let's get to your charms. Okay, group 2. Let's see what wants to come out for you guys. Alright. Alright, group 2. So, you guys need to pay attention to how things, prosperity is coming in. Some unique ways that prosperity is coming in. Pay attention to that. You might have some new unique ideas, or something that you didn't expect is going to bring you prosperity. With this X thing, you guys have the Eiffel Tower. Maybe you guys are trying to plan a vacation, or maybe you're going to go on vacation soon with that X thing. Maybe you're leaving out to head to vacation. Maybe, unfortunately, some traveling plans may not go through the way you want to at this time. What you need to embrace is more balance. More balance and more transformational energy is trying to come in for you guys. Metamorphosis. Ideas that are trying to come in at this time. Like, you guys are really needing to keep your eyes open. There's a lot that you need to see with this owl spirit. I'm getting there's a lot that you guys need to see and pay attention to. That's going to be key for ideals, right? That may even lead to some prosperity, right? You guys have what they're warning you on. You have the hand of Fatima, but it has the 6-point star in it. To me, that's all about magic. That's ancient magic. They're warning you about this. Do not play with things that you haven't learned and that you don't understand. Take the time to learn and understand. That's the warning. I don't get into that because I feel like, you have to go through the different steps to really truly learn and grow. You can't, it's like, don't play with fire without responsibilities, okay? With this door, the things that are coming in, you need to start listening to yourself. If someone else is telling you how to do something and it doesn't sound right, don't do it. Stand in your own independence. Learn and grow the way that you need to learn and grow. Do not just listen to what anyone is telling you to do. In your environment, you have the friends, you have this unicorn, you have this red train, So something is in your environment is maybe stopping you or holding you up a little bit. And it could be in relation to friendships. And you guys may want to really do some magical stuff or have, you know, this really unique energy. Or there may be really unique energies around you. And maybe you think because that unique energy is around you that maybe you can like get into certain things and stuff with these people, places, and things. But you have to do things your own way sometimes. You can't always just follow other people. So let's get some tarot. You got Daughter of Baskets in reverse. The Bishop, C.H. Mason. Yeah, it's time to like, you guys are like, you know, it's, you have to kind of learn in your own way because other people may teach you underhanded ways and you need to learn it in a healthier way. You need to not come together with that energy or that relationship. I'm getting that very clearly. Yeah, it's not going to lead to a good thing. So keep that in mind. So go ahead and ask your yes or no question. Ooh. Evens is yes, odds is no. Alright, you guys got 5 and 3. That's 8. So your answer is yes. Whatever you ask, your answer is yes. So group 2, thank you for joining me in the den. You guys' reading was pretty quick. But I hope it serves you well. And I'll see you guys soon.